La Parka, born Jesus Alfonso Huerta Escoboza, was a Mexican luchador who worked for the Lucha Libre AAA worldwide promotion from the mid-1990s until 2019. On January 11, 2020, Huerta died from complications arising from injuries that he sustained from a botched move during an October 2019 match. Escoboza was not the first wrestler to use the ring name, La Parka. Adolfo Tapia was the original La Parka but did not own either the name or the character. In the late 1990s, Escoboza was billed as La Parka Jr. and then in 2003 he became the official La Parka while Tapia was forced to stop using the name and instead became known as L.A. Park. Escoboza made his debut in 1987, working as Bello Sexy. After working as Bello Sexy for 5 years, he changed his gimmick to Maligno, Spanish for evil, which he used until 1995. In early 1995, Escoboza was once again repackaged as he joined AAA and became Caris La Momia, Caris the Mummy, a mummy gimmick named after the 1940s mummy film series Caris. He was the fourth wrestler to use the Caris La Momia name. On May 15, 1996, Caris won his first wrestling championship as he defeated Blue Demon Jr. for the Mexican National Cruiserweight Championship. In November 1996, Caris La Momia was given a new gimmick and he was forced to vacate the Mexican National Cruiserweight Championship because of this. He may have impersonated a new character named La Calaca, a variation of La Parka character with an inverted costume and a more diabolical mask, in a match fought in Arena Neza at the end of 1996. This gimmick was later given to a Monterrey Rudo named El Sanguinario. By late 1996, AAA regular La Parka began working more or less full-time for World Championship Wrestling, which meant that AAA lost one of its most popular performers. Since AAA owner Antonio Peña had created the character and owned the rights to them in Mexico, he decided to create La Parka Jr. as a way to capitalize on the popularity of La Parka, giving the part to the promising Escoboza. On March 30, 2001, La Parka Jr. defeated Latin Lover, Abismo Negro and Heavy Metal to win the 2001 Rey de Reyes tournament, the first visible proof that La Parka Jr. was being positioned as one of the top technicos of AAA. La Parka Jr. followed his Rey de Reyes success by forcing Abismo Negro to submit in their 4-on-4 encounter at Triplemania 9 on May 26, 2001. On March 16, 2003, La Parka Jr. won the Rey de Reyes tournament, defeating Abismo Negro to claim his second Rey de Reyes. In early 2003, the original La Parka joined CMLL, AAA's main rival. As a result, Antonio Peña took legal action against Adolfo Tapia, barring him from using the name La Parka or wearing the signature skeleton suit in Mexico. After taking action against Tapia, La Parka Jr. became known officially as just La Parka. The storyline between the AAA loyalists, led by La Parka, and Los Vipers, led by Cybernetico, came to a head on June 20, 2004 in the main event of Triplemania 12 as La Parka defeated Cybernetico in a luchas de apuesta, forcing Cybernetico to unmask after the match in one of the biggest Triplemania events ever. In late 2005, Konnan returned to AAA, bringing a contingent of TNA wrestlers with him, forming La Legion Extranjera, the new top Rudo faction of AAA. The appearance of La Legion actually caused La Parka and Cybernetico to form a temporary alliance, fighting La Legion in the main event of Guerra de Titanes 2004, defeating Konnan and Rikishi. The Cybernetico and La Parka alliance did not last long as Cybernetico formed La Secta Cybernetica in early 2005, siding with Konnan's La Legion. On March 11, 2005, La Parka won his third Rey de Reyes, winning a 7-way elimination match. In early 2006, La Secta de Cybernetica brought in Muerte Cybernetica to strengthen the group, often replacing Cybernetico because of various minor injuries. At the 2006 Rey de Reyes, La Parka, Vampiro and Octagon represented AAA in a 4-way trios match against La Secta, Team TNA, and Los Guapos for the Rey de Reyes trophy. While La Parka did not win, he did help his teammate Vampiro win it. At Triple Mania 14, La Parka faced off against Muerte Cibernética in a Luchas de Apuesta. In a move that mirrored Triple Mania 12, La Parka won, unmasking Muerte Cibernética. In late 2006, AAA owner Antonio Peña died, forcing various changes backstage including Joaquin Roldan taking over the booking duties. One of the things that Roldan changed in AAA was that La Parka was no longer booked as the lone top technico anymore, focusing the main storyline more on Cibernetico. On March 18, 2007, La Parka won his fourth Rey de Reyes tournament. Over the summer of 2007, La Parka injured his shoulder in a car accident, forcing him to work a lighter schedule and a less risky style. At the 2007 Antonio Peña Memorial Show, Kenzo Suzuki aggravated La Parka's injury by accident, forcing him to take time off after the event. La Parka's shoulder injury kept him sidelined for extended periods in both 2007 and 2008, but he did participate in Triple Mania 16 where he teamed with Chessman and Silver King, only to lose to La Legion, represented by Bobby Lashley, Electroshock and Kenzo Suzuki. La Parka continued a feud with La Legion for control of AAA, first with La Legion gaining control and later losing it back to the AAA loyalists at Triple Mania 17. During the 2010 Rey de Reyes, the original La Parka, L.A. Park, returned to AAA 13 years after he left on bad terms, to work a storyline feud against the, quote, imposter, La Parka. L.A. Park sided with Dorian Roldan in his feud while La Parka sided with his father, Joaquin Roldan, who was the president of AAA. During AAA's television taping on April 30, 2010, L.A. Park accepted La Parka's challenge for a match at Triple Mania 18. At an AAA press conference on May 12, 2010, it was announced that the match between the two would be for the rights to the name, La Parka. After signing the contract, Dorian Roldan had the police arrest La Parka for piracy by impersonating La Parka. At Triple Mania 18, L.A. Park faced La Parka in the main event of the show. Near the end of the match, Park used a tombstone piledriver, a move that is illegal in Lucha Libre. Halloween and Damien 666 from the Perros del Mal wrestling promotion run in to help L.A. Park before Rudo referee Hio del Tirantes counts for 3 to give L.A. Park the victory. L.A. Park celebrated having won the rights to the name, La Parka. La Parka was taken from the ring on a stretcher, not having moved since L.A. Park applied the piledriver. It was later announced that the match results had been thrown out due to interference by Los Perros del Mal, but the following morning it was confirmed that Tapia had indeed won and would now be known as La Parka once again, and that AAA's La Parka would have to change his name. However, on June 10, AAA announced that it would respect Mexico City Boxing and Wrestling Commission's decision to throw out the match, and as a result, both La Parka and L.A. Park would keep their names. On July 4, La Parka defeated L.A. Park in a rematch. On June 18, at Triple Mania 19, La Parka, Dark Oz, Drago and Octagon were defeated by Cibernetico, Billy El Malo, Charlie Manson, and Escoria, when Cibernetico pinned La Parka following a distraction from Taboo, who appeared at the top of the ramp with his son. After the match, it was revealed that Taboo was in fact La Parka's brother. La Parka would finally get his hands on Taboo on July 31 at Verano de Escandalo in an 8-man tag team match between the two groups. La Parka was disqualified for excessive violence on his brother. On August 5 at Triple Mania 20, La Parka teamed with Los Psycho Circus in an 8-man tag team match, where they defeated Octagon and El Consejo, with La Parka pinning Octagon for the win. Afterwards, Octagon was attacked by El Consejo, which led to La Parka making the save for his former partner. On March 16, 2014, at Rey de Reyes, La Parka defeated Black Warrior, El Hijo del Perro Aguayo and El Zorro to win his 5th Rey de Reyes tournament. La Parka continued to make appearances for AAA until his injury from a suicide dive in 2019. In 2018, La Parka debuted for AAA's partner, Impact Wrestling. La Parka appeared on the October 4 edition of Impact, which was taped on September 14 at the Fronten Mexico Entertainment Center in Mexico City, answering Eli Drake's open challenge and subsequently picking up the count-out victory. In August 2019, La Parka introduced Karis La Mamia Jr., presented as a son who decided to follow in La Parka's footsteps and become a professional wrestler. During a Chaos show on October 21, 2019, La Parka did a dive out of the ring to the floor, missed his opponent Rush, and hit the steel barrier and concrete floor head first. The impact paralyzed La Parka, and he was immediately taken to Monterrey's OCA hospital. While in the hospital, he did start to regain feeling to his extremities. Early the next morning, he underwent surgery for his neck and cervical fractures as well as to relieve pressure to parts of his upper body. It was reported that not only did the injury threaten La Parka's career, but could have been fatal. The following day a fake press release was circulated stating that La Parka had died, which was identified as false by AAA hours later. However, Huerta died on January 11, 2020, as a result of the injuries he suffered during the match.